right coming off a bye week in week 5, going on to week 6. Going up against a team we have not beaten last season. They held us to 9 points both games. Let's see if we can change things around as we go up against the Los Angeles Rams. And looking at the standings so far, let's just look at our division for now. We're number 1 so far, 4-0. Cardinals, we gave them one of their 2 losses. Rams, they also have 2 losses. And Seahawks, 4 losses and only the 1 win. For a team who was competing at the top of our division last season. Other undefeated teams are just the Chargers, actually, so far. And we actually gave the Buffalo Bills their only loss on the season. Moving on to their stats now this week for the Rams. So Jared Goff off to a great season, 7-1. That's crazy. Cam Akers, I remember he blew off a big run against us last time we played against him. And you know who we're gonna have a lot of trouble with is Tyler Higbee. And is Everett still here? Everett is still here. So whoever starts, it looks like Tyler Higbee's getting the majority of the snaps. So definitely a 6'6" big target. Cooper Kupp. They're kind of spreading the ball around when it comes to touchdowns, but Philip Dorsett seems to be their newcomer and their touchdown guy. Jalen Richard in the receiving game. Jalen Ramsey, he oddly leads in tackles. Aaron Donald, and they actually have quite a few team sacks. They all get back there. Even Jalen Ramsey, wow, Defensive Player of the Year. Let's talk about that. No interceptions yet. So they have 3 interceptions on the year in total. I think we can blow past this team. So can we beat the Rams for the first time in our franchise? We'll see.
I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. On tap, we've got what should be a fairly intriguing matchup between the San Francisco 49ers and the Los Angeles Rams. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So I'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. This is fielded at the goal line. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. They'll be led out by their quarterback standing at 6'2" from Eastern Illinois. It's Jimmy Garoppolo.
And coming off of an early season open week. And in this...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Here's Garoppolo to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. On second down, Akers. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A. Now a first down throw, gone. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. On the ground, Richard. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Here's Goff. And that is incomplete. So on 4th down, Sean McVay going to send out the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 46. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And the Rams have the first points here. It's 3-0. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Set to take over again here on offense, Jimmy G and the 49ers. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones,
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, fighting his way into the backfield. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. To throw is Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. And for this offense, yellow highlighter around Trent Williams.
As well there should be. A Pro Bowl, all-pro type of a left tackle. So mobile, you can also see him as a tight end. This guy is a terrific football player.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 26. Now a handoff here to his running back. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. On 2nd down now. Akers, he'll have a 1st down past the 40. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. 1st down Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. They'll run on 1st down. Akers. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a Rams 1st down on a pickup of 10. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Richard. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, Akers. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. This is Richard. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4. To throw on 2nd and 6. Goff. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Now Goff. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. And it is good. Oh, that one looked to be in trouble the whole way, but it does get over the bar. And that'll make it 6-0 here in the 1st. So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goals probably not what they were hoping for.
Man, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
Now it's the Florida Atlantic alum. This is Alfred Morris. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Now McKinnon. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
They run it with McKinnon. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
Here we go.
So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot. But they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
2 yards on the pickup. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, obviously they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead now, they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 16. To throw is Goff. Gets this into the hands of the tight end Higbee. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Gonna give this time to the tailback. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Goff now looks to throw. He'll find his running back. It's Jalen Richard. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. 3rd down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup. 6-0 our score after 1.
Watch the screen, watch the screen, watch the screen, watch the screen.
On 1st down, Richard. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now a handoff to Richard. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? Goff on 3rd down. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. The linebacker Fred Warner right there on the coverage.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him. You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right.
Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. Well, I think you can go ahead and give your punter an assist on that one. Pinned him deep, and the defense comes through with 2 points.
You're exactly right, partner. This was all set up by a great punt. And if the ball goes in the end zone, this never happens. So great call. Give the punt team and the punter some love.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
On 2nd and 7, Goff toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. And able to find Higbee. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Goff's throw here finds Woods, and they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. They'll run on 1st down. Akers, and not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. The tackle by Eric Armstead. On 2nd down now. Richard, he's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18. The Rams on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, Goff. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. Well, they don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. On 1st down now, run with McKinnon. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. 2nd down, McKinnon. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers. So after the run by McKinnon, here's 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Garoppolo going to give this one to McKinnon. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Here we go. 49ers with their first trip to the red zone thus far. 1st and 10 at the 19. Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Here's McKinnon. And he'll find his way down right around the 12. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Garoppolo going to try and throw on 3rd. And it's caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. That would give to the big fullback use check. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and goal. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. And they get rid of the goose egg, but still trailing by 8. It's 11-3. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
Goff on first down. And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Throwing again on second down. Goff. It's a screen to Richard. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool him, right? Tried to trick him. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
They give him 5 yards there, and it's enough for the first. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Goff. He'll swing this one out to Richard.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Here's Johnny Hecker now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. 9 seconds to play, likely the final snap of the first half as it's 1st and 10. Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. And able to find Dorsett. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pick up there, 20 yards. Goff now 11 of 16 through the air. It's 1st and 10. All that, and it only nets him a yard. It's 2nd down. On 2nd down, Akers. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
That goes in the category of a play that the defense is going to cherish and excites them. A completion, yes, you give up the pass, but no gain. I mean, that's exactly what you want on defense.
It sets up the 4th down. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. From the 31, Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel, complete. That catch good for 5. It's third down. They'll look to pick it up with McKinnon. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. A couple of first downs have them to the 40 now on 1st and 10. Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Here's Garoppolo to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the second down pass play only went for 2. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. That's complete. It's Kyle Juszczyk. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Off the play fake to McKinnon, it's Garoppolo. And almost intercepted. It would have been his second pick of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. McKinnon. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the 1st, right around the 42.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, like hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin him back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
Now the second down throw on target. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now gone. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. On first down, Akers. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. On second down now, Richard. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
'49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for third down. From the gun, here's Goff. Drops this off to Richard. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And well done here. That one will kick out of bounds at about the 8-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
3rd and short, McKinnon. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. Here comes the 49ers punter now, standing just about on his own goal line. Back now in Los Angeles. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a handoff here to his running back. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. An ideal spot here to get a 1st down and try to run some more clock. And this is 2nd and less than a yard. Back to throw. Goff. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Goff now looks to throw. Man open, it's Kupp. He's got it. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. On the draw, Richard. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 miles.
On 2nd down, Akers. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 39. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll take this one down to the 36. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Akers. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. That'll be caught by Kupp. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Out of the gun, Goff. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Read it well, and it's picked. And now look at him go. The 40. Past the 20. 10. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the 4th. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done, get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
Get ready. Get ready. Get ready.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too. Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Well, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Here again is McKinnon, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And the Rams got it. They bring him down.
Well, certainly some teams are not intimidated by down and distance on defense, are they? 3rd and very long? Let's go get this guy again. Big time pressure.
And the punt will kick out of bounds, and it'll be spotted inside the 30-yard line. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. So after that hot start, the numbers here show the decline. What has the defense done adjustment-wise?
Sometimes when you have a running back who's gotten off to a hot start, you've got to catch him before he really gets going. So you change what you do across the defensive front. Instead of the linebackers being back a few yards, you bring them up closer. That's what we call mugging the line of scrimmage, taking away a lot of blocking angles and gaps, and maybe stopping him before he can get going.
Mugging the line of scrimmage, okay.
Yeah, in this case.
That's a gain of 13, 1st down Rams. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Connection made here, Goff to Higbee. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a 1st down for L.A. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And they'll find Everett there, complete. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That 1st down completion only netted them 3. 2nd and 7. They run the counter. Richard. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. They go play action here on 1st down. Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. Akers. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Partner, you got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. And he will not be able to get the first as he can get this only down to the 5. He gets a good chunk of yards there, 8 all told, but they're still looking at a 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
The home crowd here absolutely loves it, as they should, getting the field goal in the closing moments and likely going to get out of here with a W.
A W, celebrations all around. How about how everyone's going to leave this stadium, right? And you know something? He probably makes more money than most of the 60,000 people here, but they're all willing to buy him dinner tonight, aren't they?
Oh, they don't care. He's a man of the people right now. He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was looking that time for Dante Pettis, and that'll bring up 2nd down. One final try now for Garoppolo. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And that's how this one ends, in dramatic fashion in overtime with the interception. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
So for the Rams, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for the 49ers, it was a good first month, but they'll fall to 4-1 as they suffer their first loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against San Francisco.